Hi dear student, this class I am going to discuss about a line in a space. So almost it is in three-dimensional geometry. So here only we are going to discuss the Cartesian form and the vector form. The vector form is useful for the objective exam, right? So line in a space. I want to find out the equation of this line. The information is given as this line is passing through a point A with a position vector A bar. This line is passing through a point with position vector A bar. That point is given as x1, y1, z1. That means what is this A bar? A bar is equal to x1i plus y1j plus z1k. And parallel to the vector, this is B bar. That B bar is given as AI plus BJ plus CK. We have to find out the equation of this line passing through a point with position vector A bar, that is equal to x1i plus y1j plus z1k, and parallel to the vector B bar is equal to AI plus BJ plus CK. And this vector given means this line direction ratios given. So this line direction ratios are A comma B comma C are not. This vector components A, B, C are direction ratios, right? Okay, right. For finding this line equation, what I am doing is I am taking a general point on this line. Anywhere you can take a general point on the line. That general point I am taking it as x comma y comma z. That is a general point on the line whose position vector is r bar. That means r bar is equal to xi plus yj plus zk. Then the cinema is over. So what happens? This is one vector ap bar and this is another vector b bar. ap bar and b bar are collinear. ap bar is collinear with b bar. Right? But two vectors are collinear means what we can do? One can be expressed as the scalar multiple of other. What is AP bar? AP bar is position vector of P minus position vector of A is equals to lambda into B bar. Position vector of P is nothing but R bar. Position vector of A is nothing but A bar. So therefore we got R bar is equals to A bar plus lambda B bar. That is the equation of a line in vector form. That is the equation of a line in vector form of the equation of a line. Line equation in vector form. Right? But how to write the same line equation in Cartesian form? Nothing is there because r bar minus a bar. R bar minus a bar means what we will get? X minus x1 into I plus y minus y1 into j plus z minus z1 into k is equals to lambda into b bar. That is nothing but ai plus bj plus ck. Now compare the components there. X minus x1 is equals to a lambda, y minus y1 is equals to b lambda, z minus z1 is equals to c lambda. Then we will get x minus x1 divided by a is equals to y minus y1 divided by b is equals to z minus z1 divided by c. This is the equation of a line in Cartesian form. This is the line equation in Cartesian form. Vector form of the line equation passing through a point with the position vector a bar and parallel to the vector b bar is given by r bar is equal to a bar plus lambda b bar. The same line equation in Cartesian form is x minus x1 by a is equal to y minus y1 by b is equal to z minus z1 by c, where x1 y1 z1 is a point on the line and A comma B comma C are direction ratios of the line. So that is the equation of a line in vector form, and this is the equation of a line in Cartesian form. Now I want to find out the equation of a line passing through 2 points. We want to find out the equation of a line passing through 2 points. Observe here, this line equation we want to find out passing through a point with the position vector A bar, another point with the position vector B bar. That means this point is given as x1, y1, z1, and this point is given as x2, y2, z2. We want to find out the equation of a line passing through these 2 points. Yes, for finding this line equation, I am taking a general point on the line whose position vector is r bar. That means x, y, z. General point on the line is x comma y comma z whose position vector is r bar. Now you can observe a p bar is one vector, a b bar is another vector, right? One vector is AP bar, other vector is AB bar. How these two vectors are parallel, collinear. That's why one can be expressed as the scalar multiple of other. Therefore, I can write R bar minus A bar is equals to lambda into B bar minus A bar. Therefore, we can write R bar is equals to A bar plus lambda into B bar minus A bar. That is the equation of a line in vector form passing through 2 points. When the line is passing through 2 points, this is the equation of a line. The same we can also write in this way. R bar is equals to, right, 1 minus lambda into A bar plus lambda into B bar. So just observe here, 1 point, the other point, 3 points. If 3 points are collinear, which we discussed in the earlier class, there exist scalars L comma M comma N, not all 0, such that LA bar plus MB bar plus NC bar is equal to 0 bar together with L plus M plus N is equal to 0. The same you will get here. Shift to the side, minus 1 into R bar, 1 minus lambda into A bar plus lambda into B bar is equal to 0 bar together with minus 1 plus 1 minus lambda plus lambda value, we are getting 0 bar. Okay, whatever it may be, we have to find out the equation of a line passing through 2 points with the position vectors A bar and B bar is given by R bar is equal to A bar plus lambda into B bar minus A bar. The same we can also write in this way, R bar is equal to 1 minus lambda into A bar plus lambda into B bar. This is the vector form of the equation of a line passing through 2 points. Now the same line equation, how to write in Cartesian form? Nothing, R bar minus A bar, that is x minus x1 by B bar minus A bar, B bar minus A bar, that is nothing but x2 minus x1 is equal to y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y1 is equals to z minus z1 divided by z2 minus z1. That is the equation of a line in Cartesian form, right? So equation of a line passing through 2 points with the position vectors A bar and B bar. This is in vector form and this is in Cartesian form. Nothing is there. The line is passing through a point x1, y1, z1 whose direction ratios are x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. Sir, why you are taking x1, y1, z1 only? Yes, I can take x2, y2, z2 also. Here in place of x1, y1, z1, you can write x2, y2, z2 also. Here in place of A bar, you can write B bar also, because PB bar, this is one vector. This vector is collinear with AB bar. Then that's why in place of A bar you can write B bar. In place of x1, y1, z1, similarly we can write x2, y2, z2 also. That is the equation of a line passing through a point and parallel to the vector, first one. Whereas this one is passing through 2 points. Okay. Now this is the information given. R bar is equals to A bar plus lambda B bar and R bar is equals to C bar plus mu D bar, or the another line equation is given as x minus x1 by a1 the same, y minus y1 by b1, z minus z1 by c1, x minus x2 by a2, y minus y2 by b2, z minus z2 by c2. How to find out the angle between these two lines? These are the two lines given in vector form. These are the another two lines, the same two lines given in Cartesian form. The angle between these two lines, here this is one line passing through a point with the position vector a bar and parallel to the vector b bar. This is another line passing through a point with the position vector c bar and parallel to the vector d bar. Angle between these two lines is nothing but angle between these two vectors. You know how to find out angle between these two lines is nothing but angle between these two vectors. Angle between those two vectors is given by cos theta is equals to b bar dot d bar divided by magnitude of b bar into magnitude of d bar. That is the angle between two lines. The same here. Here b bar is a1i plus b1j plus c1k. D bar is equal to a2i plus b2j plus c2k. That's why angle between the two lines is given by cos theta is equals to a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 divided by root over a1 square plus b1 square plus c1 square into root over a2 square plus b2 square plus c2 square. That is the way of finding angle between two lines, right? When it is given in Cartesian form, when it is given in vector form for finding the angle between two lines. Now the question is given in this way. Five comma 2 comma minus 4. Find the equation of a line passing through the point and parallel to the vector 3i plus 2j minus 5k. We have to find out the equation of a line passing through this point and parallel to this vector. So nothing, r bar is equals to a bar, that is nothing but 5i plus 2j minus 4k plus lambda into b bar, that is nothing but 3i plus 2j minus 5k. Tell me what is the Cartesian form of this line equation? The same line equation in Cartesian form is x minus 5 divided by 3 is equal to y minus 2 divided by 2 is equals to z plus 4 divided by minus 5. That is the Cartesian form of the line equation. Converting line equation from vector form to Cartesian form to vector form is necessary. You have to know how to convert to vector to Cartesian and Cartesian to vector form. Suppose the line equation is given x plus 1 by 3 is equal to y minus 2 by 4 is equals to z plus 3 divided by 7. Tell me what is the Cartesian form of this line equation? The equation of a line in Cartesian form given. What is the vector form? Vector form is equals to r bar is equal to minus I plus 2j minus 3k plus lambda into 3i plus 4j plus 7k. That is the vector form of the line equation. Converting Cartesian to vector, vector to Cartesian. Now this is the equation 1, 2, minus 1. The other one is 2, 1, 1. Find the equation of the line passing through these 2 points. The equation of a line passing through 2 points. What happens? X minus x1 divided by x2 minus x1 is equal to y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y1 is equals to z minus z1 divided by z2 minus z1. Now that is nothing but x minus 1 divided by 1 is equals to y minus 2 divided by minus 1 is equals to z plus 1 divided by 2. That is the Cartesian form of the line equation passing through 2 points. Now what is the vector form for the same line equation? The same line equation vector form is r bar is equals to I plus 2j minus k, I plus 2j minus k plus lambda into I minus j plus 2k. That is the vector form of the same line equation, right? Now he is asking to find the angle between these two lines. Or x is equal to ay plus b is one line, z is equal to cy plus d another line. These are the two lines. This is a line given. Line given in this way. He is asking this line is passing through which point and what are the direction ratios of that line. Yes, this can be written as x minus b divided by a is equals to y, whereas here we can write z minus d divided by c is equals to y. So I can write x minus b by a is equals to y minus 0 divided by 1 is equals to z minus d divided by c. This line is passing through the point b comma 0 comma d with direction ratios a comma 1 comma c. So they have given another question in this way. If the two lines 1 minus x divided by 3, next one is 7y minus 14 divided by 2p is equals to z minus 3 divided by 2, and one more line is given as 7 minus 7x divided by 3p is equal to y minus 5 divided by 1 is equal to 6 minus z divided by 5. If these two lines are perpendicular, then what is the value of p? Sir, what is this, sir? First line direction ratios are 3 comma 2p comma 2. Second line direction ratios are 3p comma 1 comma 5. These two lines are perpendicular. That's why sum of the product of the DRs is equal to 0. So I will get 3 into 3p plus 2p into 1 plus 2 into 5 is equal to 0. He is wrong, because the lines are not there in the standard form. First of all, we have to convert the lines into standard form. The first line equation we can write it as x minus 1 divided by minus 3 is equals to y minus 2 divided by 2p by 7, taken 7 common, is equals to z minus 3 divided by 2. The first line converted into standard form. Next, here also x minus 1 divided by minus 3p by 7, taken minus 7 common, is equal to y minus 5 divided by 1 is equals to z minus 6 divided by minus 5. Lines we have to convert into standard form. Then we can say first line is passing through the point 1 comma 2 comma 3 with the direction ratios minus 3 2p by 7 2. Second line is passing through the point 1 comma 5 comma 6 with direction ratios minus 3p by 7 1 minus 5. Now we can find out these two are perpendicular. That's why minus 3 into minus 3p by 7 plus 2p by 7 into 1 plus 2 into minus 5 is equal to 0. Sum of the product of the DRs is equal to 0. Then you will get the angle between two lines. So that is the way of finding angle between two lines. Let's have a discussion of another question here. This is one line. R bar is equals to A bar plus lambda B bar. And this is another line. This line equation is given by R bar is equal to C bar plus mu B bar. I want to find out the distance between these two parallel lines. Yes, both the lines are parallel. R bar is equal to A bar plus lambda B bar. R bar is equal to C bar plus mu B bar, right? So this particular line is passing through a point with the position vector A bar and parallel to the vector B bar. Let us say this is B bar. right? The second line also passing through the point with the position vector C bar, passing through a point C with the position vector C bar and parallel to the vector B bar. Now we want to find out the distance between these two parallel lines. How to do? From this point a line is drawn perpendicularly. Let us say that is equals to AM. Now join these two. Angle between this vector. What is this vector? This vector is nothing but C bar minus A bar. And let us say this is the vector B bar. Right? So angle between these two is equal to say theta. Now tell me what we can write. Magnitude of C bar minus A bar cross B bar, what we can write? Magnitude of C bar minus A bar cross B bar is equals to magnitude of C bar minus A bar into magnitude of B bar into sine theta, where theta is angle between this vector and the vector B bar, because this is a free vector, we can move anywhere, right? So that's why angle between C bar minus A bar and B bar is equal to theta. Now tell me, from this we can write, from this figure first of all tell me what is the sine theta. Sine theta is equals to AM divided by CA or not? Yes. Therefore I can write AM is equals to CA into sine theta. Now this is CA into sine theta. I can write magnitude of C bar minus A bar cross B bar divided by magnitude of B bar is equals to magnitude of C bar minus A bar into sine theta is nothing but AM. That AM is nothing but the distance between two parallel lines. Okay, so that is the way of discussion of distance between two parallel lines, how to find out. Next class we are going to discuss about another idea, that is the skew lines. What are the skew lines? Lines which are not in the same plane are called skew lines. How to find out the shortest distance between those two skew lines, that we are going to discuss in the next class, right? Skew lines means lines which are not in the same plane are called skew lines. How to find out the shortest distance between two skew lines, that is the discussion we are going to do in the next class. Okay, bye bye.